in our studio, here in New York City, by the way, Senator Shelley Moore Capito, Republican from West Virginia. Madam Senator, welcome to the show.
Good morning. Great
welcome
to be on.
New York, if I may say so.
It looks great here.
I have to ask you, Joe Manchin, Senator Manchin, also from West Virginia, he's a Democrat, standing out for lowering the price tag on this thing. How close are you to him in your views?
Well, first of all, we're very good friends, and we've known each other a long time, and we represent a great state. You know, I think that Senator Manchin is going after the things that are important for West Virginia. Some of these green energy policies would be very harmful to our region of the country and our state in general when it cuts out coal and natural gas. So I applaud him for that. But I think he's trying to reach a yes, and that concerns me because I don't think we need to spend another $2 trillion. I was sort of chuckling a little bit when they said, oh, we've reduced the price tag to $2 trillion. So, you know, we'll see where he ends up and where they end up. But all indications are they're reaching a conclusion.
It's a trick. You cut the time frame, so you cut the price. You get the programs, and they last forever. I think that's a trick.
It's a total trick because there's no appetite ever in Washington to ever cut a program that puts you know, more dollars into somebody's pocket, whether it's a child care subsidy or something. It's so difficult to do, and they know we won't do it. And so you're right, it's more like $4 trillion. That's the actual figure.
Let me turn to the border for a moment, because I know this is a major concern of yours. 125,000 unaccompanied children have crossed our southern border since President Biden took office. 125,000. And 60,000 more migrants could have crossed that southern border within the next week. Senator, you're a member of the Homeland Security Appropriations Subcommittee. Is there absolutely no end to this in sight?
There doesn't appear to be. 192,000 people were apprehended illegally at the border last month. 1.7 million over this fiscal year, the most ever in a year. But what's most troubling to me is there's no plan. There's no way to stop. It's still open arms come, and that's what they're hearing. They're smart enough to know that the coyotes and others that bring them through, that if you can get there and get through, you're going to be into the country.
I've said on this program several times, I think it's deliberate. I think they want an open border. They think it gives them political advantage. What do you say?
Well, I think the indications are they do want an open border. I mean, I think they started out blaming President Trump. I'm like, it's October. You know, you've been there long enough to start policies, the Remain in Mexico policy, strengthen the wall, other things that were acting as a deterrent for people to come in. There's no deterrent. There's no penalty. And you saw those Haitians under the bridge in Del Rio. Where are they? They're in our country now, for the most part.
And they'll stay.
And they'll stay. And so it's very discouraging to folks in where I live. And they said, why do you really care in West Virginia? Because as the 192,000 people are coming over in September, those agents that are working really hard to manage that crisis have their eye off the ball. The drugs that are coming through, they're killing our people and the people in the part of the country that I live in.
Senator, thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I wish we could drag you to New York again. I'm not sure
I'll be back.
We can. Okay, thanks very much.